Hello and welcome. Today we are diving into a deeply transformative topic, spiritual awakening. Whether you're just beginning your journey or have been on this path for some time, this is a space where we honor the uniqueness of your connection to the divine. Spiritual awakening looks different for everyone. For some, it's a slow unfolding, a quiet realization over time. For others, it can feel like a sudden, life-altering shift. But at its core, spiritual awakening is about one thing: reconnection. Reconnection with yourself, with the universe, and with the divine essence that flows through all of us. Now, when we hear the word divine, many of us might associate it with religion. And while religion can absolutely be a gateway to spiritual awakening, it's not the only path. You don't have to follow a structured belief system to feel deeply connected to something greater than yourself. The divine isn't confined to temples, books, or rituals. It's everywhere, in everything, and most importantly, it's within you. Your soul is the truest part of who we are, the eternal, unshakable essence that exists beyond the labels, beliefs, and limitations we inherit. But for many of us, that connection isn't always clear. It can be buried under layers of conditioning, fear, and self-doubt, making us feel lost, unworthy, or disconnected from something greater than ourselves. For a long time, I thought my worth was something to be determined by others, by my family, by society, by the beliefs I was raised with. And my understanding of God was no different. I believed in a God who watched, judged, and punished. A God who determined whether I was good enough to even be loved. That belief shaped my reality until I couldn't reconcile the idea of a loving divine presence with the suffering I had experienced. And so I rejected it all. But what I didn't realize at the time was that rejecting an idea of God wasn't the same as losing my connection with my soul. The soul isn't something that can be lost. It's always there, always waiting for us to remember who we truly are. That actual realization didn't come through logic or through all the spiritual books I read or the external teachings I received. Although the books and teachings helped guide me on the path, the actual realization came in a moment of stillness. A moment when I stopped searching and simply was. It came in the quiet of the night, under a sky full of stars, when I felt peace for the first time in what felt like forever. It wasn't a thought or a belief. It was a knowing, a deep, undeniable presence reminding me that I was part of something vast, infinite, and magnificent. That moment was just the beginning of my journey back to myself. I came to understand that my soul was never separate from the divine. The divine isn't something outside of us, it's something within. And the more we nurture our connection with our soul, the more we align with that truth. This is why the soul matters, because without that connection, we can achieve, learn, and do all the right things, yet still feel empty. True fulfillment comes when we recognize and nurture that sacred part of ourselves, when we stop searching for worth outside of us and start listening to the quiet wisdom within. When we embrace the truth that we are already whole, already connected, and already worthy. It's easy to focus on just one aspect of ourselves, like feeding the mind with knowledge or caring for the body through exercise and good nutrition. But when we neglect the soul, we often feel that something is off. Think of it like a tree. The mind is the branches reaching out and gathering information. The body is the trunk, providing strength and support. But the soul? The soul is the roots, anchoring us and drawing in nourishment from something much deeper, the divine, the universe, or however you define that greater energy. When we nurture all three, mind, body, and soul, we create a foundation for growth, healing, and true alignment. And while the mind and body are essential, the soul gives us purpose. It's the part of us that connects us to something greater than ourselves. Here's something I want you to really take in. Your spiritual journey is as unique as your fingerprint. No two people experience awakening in exactly the same way. Some find it in prayer, others scriptures, others through meditation, nature, music, or art, and some through deep moments of pain or profound joy. Think of it like this: we are all climbing the same mountain, but we're taking different paths. One path isn't better or more correct than another. What matters is that it resonates with you, that it feels authentic and brings you closer to the divine energy that is within us all. Now, let's talk about those of us who don't resonate with traditional religion. Maybe you've grown up with structured beliefs, but found that they no longer fit your life. Or maybe you've never aligned with religion at all, and that's okay. You are still deeply capable of feeling connected to the divine. For many, that connection is found in moments of stillness, in meditation, in observing the beauty of a sunrise, or in the rhythm of your breath. It's in the awe of standing under a starry sky and feeling the vastness of the universe. It's in the kindness you show others, the creativity you express, and the love you give and receive. The divine doesn't demand rituals or rules. It invites relationship. A relationship built on openness, trust, and your willingness to listen to that quiet voice within you that says you are part of something greater. You might be wondering, how do I know if I'm experiencing a spiritual awakening? While it's different for everyone, there are some common signs. You feel a deeper sense of purpose, even if you're not sure what it is yet. You're drawn to practices like meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature. You start questioning old beliefs and feel called to explore new perspectives. And perhaps most powerfully, you feel a growing sense of oneness with the world around you. Remember, these signs aren't a checklist or a finish line. Awakening is a lifelong journey, and there's no right or wrong way to experience it. So how do we embrace our journey? Start by giving yourself permission to explore. Be curious. Try meditation if you haven't already. Spend time in silence or journaling your thoughts. Read books or listen to teachings that resonate with your heart. But most importantly, trust your intuition. Spirituality isn't about what someone else tells you to do. It's about what feels true for you. If you feel closest to the divine while walking barefoot on the grass, do that. If you feel it while singing, painting, or holding someone's hand, lean into those moments. So whether your journey includes religion, nature, meditation, or something entirely different, know this: your spiritual awakening is valid and it's sacred. There's no wrong way to connect with the divine because you are already a part of it. The divine is within you, around you, and always guiding you. Thank you for joining me in this conversation today. If this resonated with you, feel free to share your journey in the comments. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Remember, you're never alone on this path. We're all walking it together, just in our own beautiful ways. Take care, stay open, and I'll see you in the next video.